on, baby. Come on. Come on. Yalla. Rohi. Move it. I don't know how to say it. Okay. Oh. My anglophony. Yeah, she's so big. I know. Where you been? I'm kidding.
Hi, Seven
I like
Smiles.
the way you do it like der.
Thank you for joining.
She's pretty, hey? Did you bring fish right away? What fish? Where is he? There he is. Oh, it's Verde. What? Wait, why did you bring Verde?
Thank you, and likewise. I hope you're well also. Hi, Girl Scout and Bella Italian.
I'm opening the chat.
I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend, if it still is the weekend for you.
Okay. Popcorn and tangerine.
So in case you're just tuning into her, she just came in from being outside and smoking.
Hello.
And she had some interesting things to say.
For those of you still with me.
How she wishes that she had been a loser when she was in high school. Because she wasn't. She used to be out all the time. Hi, Pax Electa. Hey, Wookiee lover. Pretty much, you got it.
BG. Welcome to the dollhouse with Natasha Leone.
Yeah, she was saying that one of the reasons why she was kicked out of her home when she was 16 years old is because she was never home. She was always out. She wasn't following her curfew. She wasn't following the rules, not doing any of those things. She was out and about. I guess she was being social and popular. And her words were that she wishes that she had been a loser back then instead of doing what she was doing.
I need to work. Poker face. Ma.
Total slug.
You don't get so sour. That's good, if we can let things not bitter us. You don't have to go that far. What is this and who is this exactly? Let me see. Oh, it's just Verde again.
Right back at you, Bella.
Her tail is so fluffy, yeah. I know.
Wookiee lover, I think in her mind she's doing exactly what she wants to be doing, which is absolutely nothing, and she's rather content with that most of the time.
Good girl.
Every so often she seems to have what appears to be an existential crisis where she reconsiders her life choices. And even if she does have second thoughts, she's the type who will double down and not necessarily admit to that. She will stand by her terrible choices in life.
I don't want you to kick me. You scratch me. Bushy tail, longer than her body, I know. Baby. I think she's not even one, so when she's an adult, she'll probably have a bushy mane. Look at, you look like a turkey. I love you. There we go. Good girl. Where did her toy go now? I always gotta frisk myself to feel if there's any of her toys anywhere. She hopped. Feed her good food? Yeah. They were feeding her Purina or something.
Exactly, Wookiee lover. Yep.
Crack check.
She wanted to do what she wanted to do since she was in her mid-teens. And Mom put her out.
Sassafras. Good girl. Look at her long tail, eh? Good, you're a raccoon. Watch, watch. Oh! You're a good girl. Wow. Did you see that? She caught it in her friggin' mouth. She caught it. Everyone clap for BG. Good girl. You're so smart, BG. Yes, you are. Good girl. Watch. She's gonna jump. Oh, nice try. Oh, did you fall? No. Nice try. It's over there. Nice try, babies. Are you okay? Did she fall? I didn't see her, but I heard a flop. She seems alright. You have 9 lives. Shit. Rachel Ray? Rachel Ray has a cat food? Really? She's so funny.
Yeah, she's been making bad choices her entire life. And the moment that Smee tried to do anything about it,
yeah,
Foodie just wasn't having it.
Give it another shot. The Rachel Ray food is trash? Really? I didn't even know Rachel Ray made a cat food brand. What? Like, why? Does she have cats? After being run over, yeah. I didn't run you over. She wouldn't be here.
You know what's interesting? She's saying right now that she doesn't know that Rachel Ray made a cat food, but yet this is the person who said that she tried so many different options for BG. Clearly not, because if you had, you would have perhaps known about the various types of cat foods. Perhaps.
The fart chambers. They should be happy she's being taken care of, you know? That's it. We used to have a pit bull. She was dog food. What are you doing, BG Sexy?
Many years, Bella. Many years.
She's queen. BG. So evil. What in the hell kind of turd sandwich? I'm so happy I disabled the bell.
Hey, grunge 90s music, exactly. That's exactly what she does.
Sometimes whenever I have
She's always the victim in every single story, does nothing wrong, lies about everything, thinking that we forgot and that our memories are just as poor as hers.
Beep, beep. I feel like the concierge is probably like, oh no, there won't be one. It's nighttime. Well, sometimes there is, but sometimes there's not. But I feel like they hear the beeping out of the elevator. And they're probably like, oh, here comes that fat ass coming to get her takeout. Oh, well, who cares?
She made some slip-ups earlier when she was talking about her time in Syria, which I thought were interesting.
She is a princess, yes.
So even though I've only been tuned in for her, not for the, like, maybe half this stream, like, she dropped some nuggets once again.
Like, well, now if they call animal services, it'll be like, yeah, okay, we've been and we've seen she's fine. So, with our own eyes. Oh, that's a nice baby for sitting with Mom. Now she's sitting with Mom for a nice little... Hello. Hello. There we go, babies. Yes, babies. Every time I see the word sassafras, it reminds me of... She loves me, it is. It reminds me of song Sassafras Roots by Green Day. Do you guys remember? She wants to bite Mom. Memorial Day barbecue when it's gonna rain. Yeah. Hey, Neil, that sucks. Shoot. What's for dinner? No idea. Honestly. I'm trying to think of what I have. I have potatoes, rice. I don't feel like cooking.
I thought she'd be going a bit harder on the whole mother thing, but I think the fact that she didn't actually like the meals that she cooked, I mean, we know she didn't because they weren't covered in grease. she's not going as hard just yet, but
actually,
she might change her mind.
I'm not even done cleaning yet, so. Beef veggie soup. Oh, I have some frozen ground beef. Frozen fish. I don't know if I feel like eating frozen fish right now.
Hey, lazy Texican.
We did our barbecue today while we had about an hour dry spell.
Hi, ketamine.
Took advantage of it, eh? Hey, Vaseline. You want shrimp? What is this now? Who's this now? You see how she loves to play fetch? I want you to see her come with it in her mouth, like walk over. Here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Okay, Jackie, have a good yoga session. Sylvia, yeah, finally off the floor. She's a man-eater. Natural born killer. Beep. Oh, look at
the difference, Judge Caddy, is that like you're not going around, behaving like Foodie when it comes to animal care.
She's a beef eater. Jennifer Lawrence, which one? Passenger? I can't stay out of the fridge. You got anything good in there? I have mushrooms too. A mother meal. Hey, Chi Chi.
Hey, Candy Kitten.
Oh, here she comes. I'm a passenger.
Exactly, Judge Caddy. Whereas she is not really interested in improving BG's life. It's more about what BG can do for her.
Who sings that, or is it Iggy Pop?
Hey, Obi-Wan. Thank you.
You're eating
a little bit late, but better late than never, right? There's a lot to say about Foodie's antics over the last couple of days.
69. Can you open a coconut? Put it on the ground and just start going at it? I probably could if I wanted to. Like, honestly, coconuts are just too complicated. It is kind of worth it, though. Remember that in Cuba I drank from a coconut? Nature provides. I mean, I would hope so.
Thanks, Obi-Wan. It's been a busy one, but otherwise okay.
Animals. Fish. Root beer float. Root beer float.
Oh, 100% Wookiee lover. 100%. Yeah. She definitely would.
Hard on it. We don't talk about Cuba around here.
She never learns, lazy Texican. Past behavior predicts future behavior, and she never learns.
You never had a fresh one? I saw Mother. She's beautiful. Yeah, she is. Yeah, mashallah. I don't like drinking out of vessels in which I cannot see the contents. Like Capri Sun pouches, really?
Oh yeah, I have thoughts, Obi-Wan.
I mean, it makes sense. There could be some, like, weird shit in it. Like, for real. You know, say fish. It's so cute! If I was an alien, that's how I would look. You know how they have weird lips? I bring you love. Would you be scared, or would you think, aw?
You are correct, Judge Caddy. Yeah, sad, isn't it?
Ew, See?
And she was still doubtful even after she was informed of this. You would think somebody who's had pets for 20 or so years, as she claims, would know this and realize this based on her day-to-day interactions. But apparently not, because she doesn't want to. It doesn't benefit her to know that.
She looks so proud. Good girl. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. You really do a good job at hunting Verde. Oh, here you go. You already have a mouse in your mouth, babies. I love the sound of rain. Happy Sunday.
Cornbread isn't done in the middle. I like that lazy Texican.
How you doing today? What are the UFO files about? Is it like actual UFOs? Like, I bet you like Donald Trump's people were like, so, sir, the Epstein file accusations are not going away. What would you like us to do?
So if a UFO is an unidentified flying object, does Foodie count when she takes a flight?
You know what I mean? Like,
huh?
Say we've discovered aliens. I don't know. It's bogus. I don't like that mother woman. Really? You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to like... I like her, but you don't have to. Not everyone likes me either. Think of it. Do you have at least one person in your life who doesn't like you? Probably not, eh? She's fascinating. Yep. Or at least public figures. Every public figure has some. You don't think so? Crickets.
Unidentified feeding object.
Okay, a public figure.
Good point, Pax.
Someone who doesn't like them. She kind of looks like Ariana. A little bit, eh? Like Ariana...
Well, Wookiee Lover, she said a lot of contradictory things, but also her timeline does not add up. She was live when all of this allegedly happened.
She looks like the Corpse Bride. But I think the Corpse Bride is really pretty. Kevin, your teenage son. Teenagers never like their parents. Teenagers don't like anyone, yeah. I don't know if I believe that kitten. I wouldn't like to assume. I don't find she looks, you know, that level, but yeah, her face is just not, I think it's just gaunt, but it's very beautiful, but it's gaunt. I love her hair. It's the bone structure, yeah. I used to have a friend, she was like, well, no, never mind. She looks like that Iranian woman. Yes, Chi-Chi. Except his girlfriend. Yeah.
Half-baked,
yeah,
lazy Texican. Like that expression I've used maybe once or twice, or I've heard it once or twice, rather. Half-baked, which is, I guess, is kind of the same thing.
Oh, hello. It's
like an idea being half-baked or something.
I'm so happy Fish is back. Are you guys happy about Fish? Okay, go over there. I'll throw it. Go get Fish.
I think there is a lot that is not true, Ketamine Clinic, in what she said.
Because even Angelina too, she's like really
I think if it did happen, I think the rage was amplified and put on for views. Because just the timeline doesn't make sense. And when all of this allegedly happened, she was on live stream. She was live. She was live making a point of how the water fountain is working. The nails were cut. Oh, look at the food that I bought for BG. Look at this. Look at that. Listen to all of the wonderful things that I do for my pet and how I take care of them. only to come back a day later
cute?
to tell us about what happened the day before with animal welfare?
Yeah, she calls herself mother.
Nah.
Thank you for fish.
Foodie's impulsive. But Foodie's also calculating.
Oh, sorry, I dropped fish. Can you go get it, babies? I don't know. I don't know. I've never played fetch with any of my cats.
Exactly, Wookie. Yep, the date doesn't line up. It was 3:37 the day before. The day before the rage. She was online at that time.
Your cat fetched hair things? Yeah, there are some cats who do, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't sing it, Strix Moon. Damn it. She does, YouTube lover. True. A second cat. Well, if Julia comes. One day, inshallah.
7 Smiles, I think it's all performative. I think the rage is performative as well. I think the displays of the things that she got for BG and the working water fountain after all these months, all of it performative.
Where did everyone go? Well, it's kind of late. I don't find that numbers are very good for me at nighttime on Kick. Well, 150 people, is that right? Yeah. You know, it's not bad. I'm just happy to be talking to somebody.
Hey, she was.
Dude, that vid I watched about Korea being obsessed with being thin and beautiful, you can walk right into an office and get Ozempic. Really, Melly? Wow.
That fountain has been out of service for months now. She has been asked to clean it and use it for BG for months now. She's always either too lazy or says it's too hard, or she's going to do it, or she's not going to use it because she doesn't want to run up the electricity and a whole bunch of excuses. Isn't it interesting that the day of, or maybe the day before that all of this happened, that the fountain is suddenly working? Same day that she goes and purchases actual food for BG and tells us exactly what she eats and when she feeds her, and that she managed to cut one paw of her nails. All of these things happening at the same time. When has Foodie done one of these things in a timely manner, let alone do like 5 or 6 different things for BG simultaneously? Never. Not for BG, not for any of her pets. So the fact that it all happened together, highly suspect. This is a woman who wants to do nothing. Nothing.
No, because we're not American, so we don't have canine visa. Like, I'm not American.
Only to then display a notice that came in the day before?
Anyway,
nope.
No, I don't want to be on a TLC show.
Foodie needs views. She has been doing mukbang after mukbang. Like, she's bringing up topics that she feels will also elicit conversation and also attract viewers. This whole paradise thing.
I just want to like bees. That's it.
It's the end of the month. She's been trying to increase engagement. This all seems extremely orchestrated.
We never heard anything, we never saw anything.
Do I believe that people complained?
Nothing
yes. But I'm just not buying the timeline at all.
Yeah, poor Jenny has ALS of the mouth.
Hey, more coffee, please. Oh, did she? She looked brushed in a picture that she posted today. Yeah, I haven't kept up with her today very much. So I haven't gotten a chance to catch up on her latest. So that's very interesting.
Oh, yeah, we're married already.
She's trying to keep people off her back.
Who? She's in her basket, baby girl. I love you.
You know what's funny, Bella? That this is the same woman who tells us at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., oh, this is my first meal of the day because I just got up.
You friggin' wanker.
Exactly, C was. They left a tag, but then they were still in the parking lot later, but then they didn't come in because she told them they need a warrant. But then she invited them in, but then BG ran off, but then BG was examined, like inconsistencies. She was making the story up as she went along. trying to hit a narrative that would make the most sense. Making it up in real time.
There's a huge depression, like
I do believe that perhaps a notice was left. That's possible.
Yeah,
the rest of it,
of social pressure. Love Island? No. Love Island. Just walking from one gazebo
I think
to
the same thing, Wookie Lover.
To another with a watered down, weird looking drink or a water bottle and a fucking bikini. No thanks. Slut Island. My strange addiction. Sharmuta Island. Really, sassafras. Yeah.
Exactly, Bella, but yet this is the person who gets up at 6.
Do you know who I can't stand on 90 Day Fiancé? Sarper. And his friggin' huge-ass duck-lipped girlfriend. What the hell, man? Oh. Gross. He's so gross. I can't believe anyone. His fucking ego. Big Ed.
Good point, yeah. Obi-Wan. Like I believe 6 p.m.
He has just a head for a neck. I'm too burnt for this shit.
And another thing, she said that she called the number that was on the notice and got the lady on the phone, the lady who happened to still be in the parking lot. The number that's on the notice is not the woman's personal number.
Make fun of me. I can make fun of myself too. 1,000-pound sisters. That's crazy, YouTube lover. People should just friggin' be happy with how you look. No one looks like you. Why would you want to look like everyone else? You met Sarper? No way. It's cringy. The blue eye contacts. The book of women I had sex with. Me big man. I hate men with egos like that. I don't find that attractive at all. But I find most men have some of that in them. They have huge egos. Joan should go to Sharmuta Island.
High common sense. Exactly, Wookie Lover. That would have been like a main number to call, not a number that you call and you get the person who's sitting in the parking lot.
That'd be great on TLC. Yeah, you're always chasing something in this life. The newest trend, no thanks.
Right, more coffee, please. Exactly. She would have made a community post immediately about it or come on to Rage immediately. Also, funny that she hadn't told Salah. Salah found out when we did, but yet they talk all the time. They're always on the phone. They had talked earlier that day or the day before, and she forgot to tell him. Oh, by the way, this is what happened. Can you believe it? Hey, Lost in Thoughts. Good evening to you, too.
They don't tell you the price you pay.
Same, Wookie Lover. Me too. Same.
Oh my God.
It was her lies that actually made me start doing videos, because she came out with a lie and I was like, I remember something completely differently.
How was she even... They probably just were like, there's a really fat woman. Let's just put her in it. She's well known. Let's put her in it. It's yeah. Rosie, no. I haven't, Chi-Chi. A show about me? Oh, no way. Took it from some interview. Oh, one that she already did? Okay, I see. So it's not like a new thing then, maybe.
Bella, she was
Maybe
just
when they're
prepping it
talking
right before we
generally
got
about the big
on.
girl movement,
Had it laid out and was prepping it.
you know.
She knows better, but she doesn't care.
Oh, she spoke out about feederism. Okay. I totally misunderstood the whole thing.
Hi, Katie. Yep, I
I thought it was about,
agree.
like,
She is jealous. But I think there's a
No,
little bit more to it also.
They probably thought it was like about like, you know, something else. I thought like these women were like claiming to be victims of like, yeah, being a feeder. Sis. But no, apparently there's like some other weird, like there's some other weird accusations and there's some dark ones, like essay ones. And I'm just like, oh. Of course I find that out after I do my fucking video because I'm an idiot. So I look all insensitive and I'm just like, I wasn't getting it. I wasn't understanding. And then finally somebody said in the comment that he was accused of rape. And I was like, what? I'm like,
Funny, she calls herself an idiot, but she's been calling BG an idiot several times over the last week also. But let's listen more to what she has to say about this.
The chocolate cake incident. Oh, I've heard of that. Yum. Taco Bell video. You missed it? Thanks, Pooh. Well, yeah, I didn't know about that, but I don't know.
Hey, Rebecca. Good day, good day. Hope all is well in Australia.
My fridge. Thank you, Nova. You're gonna get a loan, pay off debt, and get a new carpet? New carpet? Nice. New carpet, bees. Home improvement, bees. Remember the show Home Improvement?
So she slipped up earlier and corrected herself. She was trying to say, somebody asked her about, does she think that she could make it on her own in Syria? Slip up number one. Oh, no, I would have to be married, for me to be in Syria. It's like, but aren't you? I thought you were. And then she tried to say something like, oh, yeah, or I would have to be a new age girl, like living in Damascus. Slip up number two was her talking about when she was in Syria and how she and Salah would wake up at different times and he would be up for hours by the time she would wake up. And then she said, yeah, the moment like my foot hit the floor or the moment I came out of my door or my room, then she's like, oh no, our room. We all know they had separate rooms.
Don't spoil it.
Both in Kuwait and in Syria. So she slipped up like with that, try to backtrack and clean it up. So that was like the most interesting thing. She also mentioned about her being thrown out of the home at 16 because she wasn't following curfew and Smee put her out and she was out all the time. But wishes she had been a loser instead, meaning that she would stay home. Which kind of shows you still what her mentality is, that staying home
what do you think is going to happen?
Is being a loser. Being out and about and being foodie, I guess, made her a winner.
They have addiction they can easily be taken advantage of. Yeah, I guess so, eh? I see what you mean. But like, I know, but like for me, if somebody, I don't know. No, that would be a big turnoff. But maybe back in the day when I was more body positive and stuff, like, maybe I would have felt that way. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that would be cool to do. But now, no way. I like that, like, Salah wants me to be healthy. Dill, did you like the movie? Jonathan Brandis, yeah. But I don't know, probably. Jonathan, was he the one who passed away? Neil Patrick Harris. She said that, meowing mom? What? Yeah, 20 piece. Oh yeah, the S word. Yeah, right. You thought it was okay? There's a lot of jump scares, eh? Oh. Well, I don't know anything about that. The Ladybugs movie? Oh yeah, with Rodney Dangerfield, the guy with the bug eyes. This friggin' hijab does not hide the hair. Like, my hair is...
Hi, RFK. She went out, she smoked, we're here, listening to her ramble on.
Oh, she did, Chi-Chi? He said he didn't communicate with her. Hey, situational. She bricks you up. He talked to her? Because he said he didn't in his most recent live stream. Yeah. Yeah. It's true, Melly, because at some point, if you don't, it'll just kill you. Like, you have to make a change. You have to, not let what happened to you become your reality forever, Like,
Hey, Patricia.
You can't punish yourself and,
Welcome, welcome.
It's just really complicated. It's, like, so not black and white like people think. But the truth is most people, I would say probably 99% of people who are obese don't want to be. There's just complicated reasons around it.
Hey, Stanley. Yes, she is. She just came back from having a smoke. And she's also been on an advice kick this evening, giving advice to her viewers.
You gotta go seeking
about what they can do, what they should do. And hey, you guys could have a channel too if you really want it. You can have a channel too.
Like, life is life is cruel in a lot of ways. There's a lot of pain in life, but good night, Trashy. Trauma Olympics. Yeah, in the end, it is up to your choices. Yep. Exactly. It doesn't have to define you as an adult, right? You got a small popcorn because of me?
Hi, Captain Quint.
Oops, I feel like I betrayed you.
And Fiery.
Life has gotten dark and scary.
Obi-Wan, I think she gets in these moods where she feels very high and mighty. I've noticed that sometimes this happens after she gets a lot of PayPals or gifts, where she starts feeling good about herself. Therefore, she feels that she's doing something right, and she feels that she's in a position where she could give advice to other people. Yes, collect that wisdom. Collect that foodie wisdom.
Oh, you have a black screen again. Pencil knee trauma. What? What the fuck is that? Someone stab her in the knee with a pencil?
Oh yeah, purely ego, no life experience whatsoever.
Sorry. What is that? These are all conditions I've never heard of. Well, I've heard of autism, diabetes, PTSD. Okay, yeah, I've heard of a lot of them. What is MDD, PTDD? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. ASMR. O, B, C, D. Sorry. Everything makes me laugh right now. I feel like drinking pickle juice and gravy. Oh my, what I wouldn't give to have a friggin' that steak sandwich from the other day with the garlic aioli.
She wants pickle juice, gravy, and the steak sandwich from the other day.
Barf? Pickle juice and gravy barf. What are you snacking on, Nat? I don't have anything to snack. I have cottage cheese. I'm trying to like cottage cheese. I promise you I'm trying. But it's like milky or something. It's weird. Go back. Nothing. I'm tired, guys. I need to relax and go to bed and do my laundry. I need to wash my bedding. You like that about cottage cheese?
Yeah, RFK. It's been like one drama after the other for her this week.
Okay? Sorry, situational blue cheese. Cottage cheese is for Joan Tree Lady. Oh yeah, and watch Euphoria. Right. Okay, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, inshallah, okay? Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, earlier she was saying that she had to wash her sheets, supposedly, and that she was going to do that this evening, which is quite peculiar for her because we know that she doesn't really do much in the evening. Besides seal, be online, other activities of an online nature, and so forth. So she only owns one sheet. Hey, bunnies, make me happy. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a very odd thing to announce ahead of time, and a very odd thing for her to say that she's going off to do now. Like, why? Why are you washing your sheets? We've seen the state of your sheets. Once again, is she doing a lot of things for the camera because she knows that other people are watching? But if so, why would she proceed to get high? Exactly, why when she gets high, especially. So it's like we know that that's not what she is going to do. But yeah, it's been a week for her. Definitely. Between Whitey Lover and her defending that individual and not taking a stance, her knowing that that individual is a he. I know that there are suspicions about who that may be. Hey, Ashley is over it. Like it's been interesting. And her like really going hard for that individual and her chat complaining. We saw all that. Then there's the whole BG thing that happened, what, the day right after? I don't know. I don't know what's up with her, but yeah, she's feeling pretty confident. She's feeling good about herself. She's in this whole like holier than thou type of thing, or more successful than thou type of attitude. What I want to just quickly click on here is to take a look at the timing of her stream from the 22nd, because again, in regards to the whole BG thing, she is not the type of person to hold on to a rage for 24 hours. She is not. She showed us all of the items that she had gotten for BG first, then came back the day after to rage, but displayed the notification from the day prior. So I believe she got the notification, went about and did her various things. Hey, Darkest Coven, and then raged. The rage was pure clickbait. She knew what she was doing with that. If she had raged the day that she had gotten the notice, that would make more sense. That's more in line with her impulsiveness. But like to hold on to it for the next day, no. So let's see if I could take a look here. Because I believe that she was in fact live streaming when that notice supposedly happened. So let's see. So here we are. Why won't it let me? Here we go. So this is the one that she did on the 22nd. This right here. And I know when I hovered over it, here we go. So we see right here, if you guys could see, I'm hovering over where it says 2 days ago. And if you could see what pops up, it says 5/22/06 at 4:57 p.m. on the 22nd, right? Now, I don't know if the time that is displayed here is Eastern Standard Time, which is her time zone, as well as mine, or not. And if the 4:57 is the time that this stream ended. I seem to recall that it is, because this is also the same day where she didn't come back. She did not come back to the live stream. So if that stream on the 22nd ended at 4:57, that means that she was home when she got that notice. So the timing just doesn't add up. Yeah, the whole cat litter, exactly, Wookie Lover. We have never seen her buy cat litter, no. And she said she wasn't going to show it because it is too heavy, or any cat stuff. Right, I think we saw her one time buy the treats, but this was like months and months and months ago. She was cooking when there was the knock on the door, probably. I mean, it lines up with the time, yeah. And she says that BG gets scared. Yep. She ignored the doorbell in Syria. Yeah. And she knew who it was in Syria. So the timing just doesn't add up. This was orchestrated for clicks and for views, because apparently she's jealous. Jealous. We'll get to the jealous. She's desperate for clicks and views. It's also why she's trying to get Salah to create content, right? She said that she's been editing whatever video that he took. So why? What's going on here? What are you guys trying to make happen? Why do you need this level of engagement? Why do you need more engagement? Is it because what's been coming in isn't enough? Or are you guys planning something? Because she said, oh yeah, and Salah's going to be making content. Our channel is monetized now. And maybe soon we'll be traveling and we can show you, is this all because they need money for this Malaysia scheme? And I say scheme because we know that their reason for going there is because they're planning something. Now, as far as this whole Rosie thing and why she's been going on and on and on about it, right? Number one, why would you have a statement to make multiple times without even looking into what this whole documentary is about? If you do research on Stefan from this Paradise show, he is very, very sketchy. Okay, so the reason why is this, in my opinion, from what I've seen thus far, her argument initially was that, oh, these women, this Rosie and these women, like it's their choice. Like it's your choice what you put into your mouth. It's not this person. He didn't make you consume anything, if they're a feeder or whatever, but it's your choice ultimately, right? We know Foodie is not a girl's girl. We know Foodie wants to be desired by men. We also know Foodie profits from these men, right? If she sticks with Rosie, if she says this is a bad thing, whatever, it could hurt her business. It could affect her. It could make her behind the scenes, whatever she's got going on with that particular audience, it could lead to her being shunned. So if she says no, like, why are you saying it about this person who has the Paradise Hotel or whatever it's called? You know, if she sticks up with them, she remains in their good graces. But it seems that people had something to say to her about it, about him doing grapes or whatever. So now she has to change her tune a little bit. Oh, I should have looked into it before opening my mouth. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that they, that they were just accusing him of being an, FEEDER, right? That's what she's going with now. But so I think like her whole thing is twofold. She's jealous because she's not part of this project, but also she wants to be in the good graces of people like this individual. She doesn't want to lose her audience. She wants to be the number one girl in that community. I think that's where she's coming from. Just my take, just my opinion, just based on Foodie and how she operates. That's what I think is going on. Because if she's not going to be part of the project itself and profit from it that way and be sought out that way, she needs to continue that stream of income from people like him, this Stefan person, is what it is. Yeah, she's looking for additional, exactly, cash cows, for sure. She doesn't want to be the one, like, if she comes out and makes a statement against him or whatever, word's going to get out, right? They're not going to want to deal with her. Why would they want to like engage with somebody who's against them? No, they want somebody who's on board with all of their like desires and will fulfill whatever requests that they have. If she comes out talking against them, that's not going to happen at all. Yeah, she saw a rich, like, and I don't have the details of who this person is or whatever, but just knowing how she thinks and how she operates, yeah, she saw a rich person of that nature and thought, cash, yeah, she's trying to cash in on either one end or the other. She wasn't invited to be part of the project. She can't cash in from that side, so she's gonna show support to the other side. She's not going to blame them. That's why she was like, oh, these women, they make a choice. It's their choice what they decide to eat. Why are they blaming him? Those with the thickest wallets attract the brownest noses. Yeah, totally. She knows what she's doing in that sense. Remember, Foodie has no core. She has nothing that she stands for, nothing that she believes in. It's all very self-serving. Her decisions and her choices come from a point of whatever's going to work best for Foodie, not, what the good thing is, what's the right thing to do, not on ethics, not on principles, not on anything. It's all what benefits Foodie. So her going against Rosie, standing up for this guy, benefits Foodie. Maybe she knows who knows? Maybe he's a customer. Who knows? Who knows what links and what ties she has? But it benefits her to take this stance one way or another. But yeah, that's what I think is going on here. But she knows that if she doesn't change her tune just a little bit, that she might lose some beezers. So she's kind of like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, gee, why did I make that? I didn't have all the information. Because you didn't want to. It doesn't benefit you to have that information. She truly has no values or morals, says RFK. Correct. Yep. It's quite extraordinary. Yeah. The statement to Rosie was awful. She had fires in her eye. Yeah, completely. Right. Yeah, just like her interpretation of the Quran and what she can and cannot do, like it varies by day. Just earlier, she was saying how like everything she does, like as she was pretty much rolling out to go and smoke, everything she does is, based in God, and all of her choices and decisions are God based. And every time she leaves her home, she thinks God. It's like, who are you preaching? Like, once again, like one of Foodie's different personalities, right? In a way. So she's like pious Miriam, she's fast food mother, she's a wife. No, she's not. She doesn't know who or what she is, what she stands for at all. Yeah, she's been awful. Is completely clueless, but finds herself in a position to give other people advice. Foodie's word vomit can get evil and cruel. Yeah, definitely. But tonight she's in a smug mood, at least in my opinion, that's how it seems. She feels like she got away with something, at least as far as the whole BG thing is concerned. But as I was saying earlier, it's very interesting that you would have that experience and not tell your husband, who you speak to or in communication with constantly. Wouldn't that be like a very important thing to say? Not, oh, I got accused of like doing things to BG. Do you see what I have to go through here? It also sounded like her way of trying to get him to feel sorry for her. Like, you poor thing, the things that you have to deal with all alone in Canada. Yeah, let me change my mind. Let me see if I could change the family's mind so you could come back to Syria. It almost seemed like she was presenting it to him so that he could offer her an escape. But of course, he's not going to do that. He's just looking for his Malaysia trip. Yeah, she plays the victim card always because she wants to be rescued. She likes to tell everyone like she's like this big boss woman, but she can't do anything for herself. Hardly. Yeah, Obi-Wan. Yeah, Obi-Wan's like says one of the biggest fears I have is getting to the last moments of life and feeling like I completely wasted. Exactly. And here's this woman who completely wastes every single day and is perfectly content with it. Rosie laughed at her. I mean, it is laughable. It is laughable. She was very angry by the whole thing, clearly. It's like, girl, you're not involved unless you are behind the scenes. I don't know. Yeah, she's a villain in a story. Yep. I mean, all of these girls are problematic, but Foodie right now is just kind of taking the cake. Her confrontation off camera, yeah. Yeah, if he doesn't give her attention right, she will get it any way she can. Yep. Manipulation tactics are what they are. Well, Foodie, it's the impulsiveness and anger issues, and it makes her lash out. That she's aware of. She knows that that's problematic for her, but she has no self-control. She likes to tell other people that they need to control their emotions and be adult and all of that stuff, but she's incapable of doing that herself. So the moment she sees red, she is off. She goes off. Oh no, another potential girl? Oh goodness. Do we need more girls? Oh. Sunshine life. Yeah. Oh, so supposedly what she did is, and I caught her saying this, not actually doing it, but she said that she disabled the beeping sound of the scooty so that when she's backing up, it's no longer making that beep, because she says she doesn't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to go around being a nuisance. Why would I do that? I really wonder if somebody did complain. Why now? She's had the scooter now how many months? She got it January, February? That thing's been beeping all the time. Why now? Why are you now concerned about the beeping? Does it have anything to do with the notice at the door? Did additional people complain? Did your neighbors complain? Did your building complain? That's what it sounded like to me. I mean, we could go back and catch some of the things that she said, including like what she had to say about Salah, where she caught herself. But hey, Gonzo Duke, but it sounds like she said that she disabled it. Now, to be fair, when she went out for a smoke, I did not hear the beeping. I'm sensitive to that beeping as well because it bothers my cat. So I did not hear it, which was a good thing. So to think that this is something that she could have disabled a long time ago and only did it now. And if she knew that it could have been disabled, but this entire time opted not to do that, is really something. You know why, Obi-Wan? Because it's just like spectacular that somebody exists this way and makes the choices that she does, which are against her well-being and the well-being of just like larger society, whether larger society includes her neighbors, people on the street, whatever the case may be. So she got a complaint, probably. Yeah. Why would she do it willingly if she knew that this was an option all along and didn't do it? Something made her look into this and look into how to turn it off. Yeah, she gets off on being a nuisance. Absolutely. She thinks it's cute. She thinks it's funny or crass. All of the above. She does get off on it. She thinks the Beezers do as well. Maybe some of them do. I don't know. That's an interesting bunch in and of themselves. Yeah, so she turned it off. Amazing. Did not know. But let's go back a little bit and see if we can catch her talking about that. And just like her statement of, oh, I don't want to be a nuisance. Why would I want to be a nuisance? All right, let's see. It's like all of these thumbnails are just look exactly the same.
Sorry about that. I accidentally exited out. Sorry.
So I'm going to move her along a little bit.
Ugh. Is it raining or? Let me see. Oh yeah, it is. There's a little bit of refuge here. Somebody inside KFC drumstick dipped in gravy. But I don't feel like eating fries.
It's like no matter where I fast forward to, she's talking about food, it seems.
She's so fine, there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible.
I think so too, Wookiee Lover. And somebody probably complained that it wakes them up or something.
Are you doing the Running Man? Make yourself one of those mother meals. The video, I know. I used to love watching Black Hole Sun. It tripped me right the hell out. Hang my head, drown my fear.
Lots of singing this
like
week also. I'm telling you, she's feeling good about herself.
Creepy ass cryptid looking people. No, I didn't do a donut. Chris Cornell. I think one of my favorite songs by him is Like a Stone. I love that song. On Comcast.
I think it was yesterday, as far as the scooter is concerned, that she said that she admit that she's over capacity, but she
yeah,
gave a small amount of her being over capacity. We know it's significantly
The same
more.
guy did I forget the name now. Let me have a sip of water. Yeah, music videos are fucking... I know. I used to watch them all day when I was at home, which was not... I was, like, never at home. That's why, like...
Here we go.
Part of the reason I got kicked out of my house at 16. I was shown some tough love. Tough-ish. But I was never home. I never came home when I didn't respect my curfew. Like, I fucking, like, worried my mom so bad, but when you're a teenager, you, like, never want to be home, you know? Like, you just want to be at your friends or at a party or anywhere but home, sitting on the couch like a loser. And now I wish I would have done that more. I wish I was a loser back then. So I could sit on my couch and friggin' be a good girl. Okay, guys, hold on a second here. You know...
So we can see that despite what she says, like, she still has that mentality. Yeah, the story changes all the time as to why she got put out from the home. But we can see that she still has that adolescent mentality. Like, oh, yeah, sitting on the couch and being a loser. Oh, I wish I had been a good girl. But, like, she still thinks that being out there and doing things she shouldn't be doing, that makes her cool. That gives her an edge. That means she was, like, exciting or something. She still believes that. She still thinks that. She hasn't outgrown that mentality. Nothing has changed. Yeah. Wanted to be home as a teenager, chucking his ducks, and welcome, by the way. Yeah, like, why is she... I don't know. It's just a very interesting perspective. And even if true for an adolescent, you can tell that she still believes that. But I agree that the story changes. No, she hasn't grown up. She is stuck in that adolescent mentality. She's still in, I like to say, after school special or Sweet Valley High, which she did mention a couple of streams ago also. She just has this perception of how, like, her life was supposed to be or how it's supposed to go at that age. And she still almost seeks that. She never had to grow up. Her family bails her out when she got... Yeah, for sure. For sure. But we've heard so many different stories as to why she ended up being kicked out of home. But she's gonna go on and say something else also about, like, her academics again during this period of time.
Now we gotta swipe in, get ready to refresh. I also did read a lot though. Like I would go to the park, like, or in back of my house on a tree, under a tree, on a tree. Look. Ugh.
Well, she's telling Salah it's 2.5 years.
Oh, BG. 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 Where's BG? There's BG in her feet. Ayo! Ayo! Oh! Watch your toe beans. Watch your toe bean. Are you guys there?
She's definitely alive.
Like there. Remember that song? I let it her. Oh, what? What? Who do you think you are, ma'am? What? 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 Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Yalla. Rohi.
This is all performative, forced interaction that she's not enjoying whatsoever.
I don't know how to say it. Okay. Oh. My Anglophony. Yeah, she's so big. I know. Where you been? I'm kidding. Okay. I like the way you do it like der. Yeah, I know. She's pretty, hey? Did you bring fish right away? Where's fish? Where is he? There he is. Oh, it's Verde. What? Wait. Why did you bring Verde? I'm opening the chat. Sweet. Okay.
Hi, Skull.
Popcorn and tangerine.
You've been here before, at least once before.
Hello. For those of you still with me.
Hi, Broasted.
BG. Welcome to the dollhouse with Natasha Leone. No, with that weird girl from Hostel 3 and from Devil's Advocate. Come here. Welcome back, YouTube lover. Strix Moon. Oh, Kevin Slam. You gotta do yours now. I'm kidding. I need to work. Poker face.
Did she just say I need to work? Interesting.
Get so sour. That's good. If we can let things not bitter us. You don't have to go that far. What is this and who is this exactly? Let me see. Oh, it's just Verde again.
The neighbors on that floor need to, like, do a petition or something.
Poker face?
Yeah, Obi-Wan, I think the definitions are very, very different.
She'll bring it again, watch.
I agree, Crescent. It means she's out of money. I need to work means I ran out of cash.
Good girl. Wow. What does Verde say? Check
Hey, Brianna, your gravy sommelier now? Good to know. Thank you.
Oh, good girl. Go over here and I'll throw it. I don't want you to kick me.
I take it you made the switch when she drank it out of the gravy boat.
Her body, I know. Baby. I think she's not even one, so when she's an adult, she'll probably have a bushy mane. Look at, you look like a turkey. I love you. There we go. Good girl. Where does her toy go now? I always gotta frisk myself to feel if there's any of her toys anywhere. She hopped. Feed her good food? Yeah. They were feeding her Purina or something. Crack check. Thank you, Trashy. Or I'll call you Sassafras. Good girl. Look at her long tail, eh? Good, you're a raccoon. Watch, watch. Oh, good job! Good job! Good job!
You know, as we're getting close to the 1 year Bruce Lee anniversary, I was just sitting here thinking earlier how the moment she got back to Canada from Kuwait, she immediately had Smokey. Immediately. And the moment she got back to Canada from Syria, she immediately had BG. So, to me, that just says that her having a cat is part of her business plan. Not because she wants to give a pet a home, not because she wants the companionship, because we know she doesn't, not because she wants the responsibility, but because it is part of whatever it is that she does behind the scenes. Whether it's because she wants content, she wants the cat for content, because she doesn't have any, she doesn't know what to talk about. Her having a cat is part of her online business plan. You think she does it to spite us too? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, oh, if I show up with a cat, like they're all gonna rage and that's just gonna draw more viewers to me because they don't want me to have a cat. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. You think it's spite? Yeah. Oh yeah, she benefits from like spiting the viewers. For sure. Yes, happy Bruce Lee Day. It's like this week, depending on the time zone. It was closer to like the end. Happy Bruce Lee Day. Yeah, it's been a year. A year and 2 more cats since Bruce Lee Day. That's pretty sad. You think there's some special content happening? I really hope not. And it just like, just given what she claims that the allegation was, like, I don't even want to go there because it's just like so horrible. She's a coward in real life. Yeah, she is. Yes. She never answered the door like the Villa days. Correct. Yep. I don't think she answered the door. She even admit, I never answered the door. I waited several minutes. I heard the knock on the door and I waited several minutes before I went to see who it was. But yet BG was very scared. Ooh, you think you sent your first super chat and it was in Are You Serious chat while that was going on. Everyone was losing their mind. And you were walking on the treadmill. Was that during Bruce Lee Day? That was a big day. That's a big day in the whole Foodie Beauty universe or in her lore. She's terrified of being alone with her thoughts. I agree, Skull. Yep. Biscuits and gravy is something other than the darkest reaches of her mind in that apartment. Yeah, no, she's completely terrified. That's why she's always online. Part of it is because, like, she's, you know, that's the way she makes her money, sure. But yeah, I think she can't stand being alone with herself. For sure. That's why people accuse her of SA. She might have BG involved in her side business. How sick she was with Salah on. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's very concerning, for sure. She gets cats to use them. Yeah. To force them to love her, she has nobody else. Yep, that too. But it's not reciprocated on her part because the moment, like, she wanted Julia, for example, to be more involved in her content, right? To be cute for the camera, cute on demand sort of thing. And Julia wasn't having it, right? But like, BG does that, but like, it's not reciprocated. So they're there to perform for the audience. She doesn't want to invest in them as far as their health, their well-being at all. BG, it's because the audience got on her that she needed to spay her sooner rather than later. Plus, being in that apartment, I think she probably didn't want to risk BG probably crying all the time. Because being alone, like, there's no Salah to save the day either. Ashley, you don't think she answered the door either? Yeah, because if she had answered the door, there would be no notice. There wouldn't be a notice saying what time they were there. You would know what time they were there. They wouldn't have to let you know. You started around this time a year ago. Yeah, I think like the whole Bruce Lee thing put a lot more eyes on her. She does, Broasted. She does. Yeah, the notice said that they attempted to make contact with her. So if somebody makes content, they're not going to leave a sticky on your door. That's why her story made no sense. That's why she was trying to make things up as she was going along and change the story at least 5 different times. Right. I let them in. I didn't let them in. I told them they need a search warrant. They didn't see BG because BG was scared. Oh, they checked BG. Her paw isn't burned. She used Julia and does be. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. Has it crossed my mind? Unfortunately, yes. Because I know someone had left a comment about that weeks and weeks and weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, my mind has gone there as well, but I didn't want to verbalize it. But let's just say I wouldn't be surprised. And if that's the case, then she needs to be locked up. Plain and simple. Yeah, a visit was attempted. Hey, Kayla, Jersey girl. Yeah, a visit was attempted. But it's just sad to me that Bruce Lee Day is like a year already, and we've had 2 more cats since Bruce Lee in a year.
You got it! You're a good girl. Wow. Did Did you see that? She caught it in her friggin' mouth. She caught it. Everyone clap for BG. Good girl, you're so smart, BG. Yes, you are. Good girl, watch. She's gonna jump.
I think as she was trying to figure out what to say and changing her story, she landed on the fact that, wait a minute, if I tell them that the lady did in fact come inside and that she checked things out, she feels like that would make people stop reporting her. So she thought that if I say that, oh, the lady told me that if she looks around, then that establishes credibility and it makes them, the people who are calling, less credible. She thought that that would be a deterrent to those who are in fact reporting her. So she was trying to manipulate people's future actions by saying that. That's why she landed on that. And one more thing. At one point, she also said, like, oh, I think it was the person who came, like, during the villa times, too. I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's, it sounded or it seemed like the same person. Really? Okay. Like, there's only one person.
Oh, nice try. Oh, did you fall? No. Nice try. It's over there. Nice try, babies. Are you okay? Did she fall? I didn't see her, but I heard a flop. She seems alright. You have 9 lives. Shit. Rachel Ray? Rachel Ray has a cat food? Really? She's so funny. I booped her nose. I know, right, Jesters? It's so odd. Yeah, if she brings me her toy, I'll give it another shot. The Rachel Ray food is trash? Really? I didn't even know Rachel Ray made a cat food brand. What? Like, why? Does she have cats? After being run over, yeah. I didn't run you over. She wouldn't be here if I ran her over. So now I'm super careful when I always check like right at the door before I roll in. Hey, Hamsa. The fart chambers. They should be happy she's being taken care of,
Good point, Skull. Yeah, like the whole animal welfare visit does take away from her other scandal of the week, which was Whitey Lover and everything that went on there. Right? It took attention away from that very quickly, which maybe that's why she didn't rage in real time, that she held on to the rage for 24 hours.
That's it. He used to have a pit bull. She was dog food. What are you doing, BG Sexy? She's a beauty queen. She's queen. BG. So evil. What in the hell kind of turd sandwich? I'm so happy I disabled the bell. Like sometimes whenever I have to like drive down to the lobby to get my takeout and I'm backing out of the elevator and it's like beep, beep, beep. I feel like the concierge is probably like, oh no, there won't be one. It's nighttime. Well, sometimes there is, but sometimes there's not. But I feel like they hear the beeping out of the elevator. And they're probably like, oh, here comes that fat ass coming to get her takeout. Oh, well, who cares? Hey, Emerald. How are you doing? She is a princess, yes. I mean, there's no... It's a no-brainer, you know?
So she did disable the beeping. Interesting. Something that she could have done such a long time ago. Sorry, guys, it froze. The reason they came is because they have proof every day when she goes live. Yep, they sure do. She puts everything out there. She speaks terribly to BG at times. We're going to hear it in just a little bit. She's been referring to her as an idiot and just making derogatory statements towards BG. Now, would that get BG taken away from her? No. But there's enough there for them to visit.
Like, well, now if they call animal services, it'll be like, yeah, okay, we've been and we've seen she's fine. So, with our own eyes. Oh, that's a nice baby for sitting with Mom.
And yes, Sabrina, she did everything the day before. Yep.
For a nice little... Hello. Hello. There we go, babies. Yes, babies. Every time I see the word sassafras, it reminds me of... She loves me, yes. It reminds me of the song Sassafras Roots by Green Day. Do you guys remember? She wants to bite Mom. Memorial Day barbecue when it's going to rain. Yeah. Hey, Neil, that sucks. Shoot. What's for dinner? No idea. Honestly. I'm trying to think of what I have. I have potatoes, rice. I don't feel like cooking.
Exactly, broasted. Unfortunately, that's true.
Mafe. A mother meal? Too messy right now. Actually, my dishes are not even done cleaning yet, so... Beef veggie soup. Oh, I have some frozen ground beef. Frozen fish. I don't know if I feel like eating frozen fish right now. We did our barbecue today while we had about an hour dry spell. Took advantage of it, eh? Hey, Vaseline. You want shrimp? What is this now? Who's this now?
Yeah, I agree.
See how she loves to play
Obi-Wan. I don't know. Is that bleach stains on her hijab, or is it sweat or rain since she was outside? I'm not sure.
I want you to see her come with it in her mouth, like walk over. Here she comes.
Hi, porcelain.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Okay, Jackie, have a good yoga session. Sylvia, yeah, finally off the floor. She's a man-eater. Natural-born killer. Biggie. Oh, look at what... That's the mouse that my mom bought for her. She really likes it. She's a beef eater. Jennifer Lawrence? Which one? Passenger? I can't stay out of the fridge. You got anything good in there? I have mushrooms too. A mother meal. Hey, Chi Chi. Oh, here she comes. I'm a passenger, and I ride and I ride.
Was she singing Man Eater?
Is it Nick Cave who sings that, or is it Iggy Pop? I don't remember. You're eating fruit? Really? Hey, Dilf Hunter 69. Can you open a coconut? Put it on the ground and just start going at it? I probably could if I wanted to. Like, honestly, coconuts are just too complicated. It is kind of worth it, though. Remember that in Cuba I drank from a coconut? Nature provides. I mean, I would hope so. Fruits. Animals. Fish. Root beer float. Root beer float. The crab of fruits. Yeah. Fart on it. We don't talk about Cuba around here. Round here. Chi-Chi, did you like the movie? You never had a fresh one? I saw Mother. She's beautiful. Yeah, she is. Yeah, mashallah.
Oh, this part's interesting
I don't like
too.
Vessels in which I cannot see the contents. Like Capri Sun pouches, really? I mean, it makes sense. There could be some, like, weird shit in it. Like, for real. You know, say fish. It's so cute. If I was an alien, that's how I would look. You know how they have weird lips? I bring you love. Would you be scared, or would you think, aw? Yeah, there was mold. Ew, see? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's Verde. It's Verde. Do you know I love Verde? She looks so proud. Good girl.
Outside the bell curve.
You're such a good girl. You really do a good job at hunting Verde. Oh, here you go. You already have a mouse in your mouth, babies. I love the sound of rain. Happy Sunday. How you doing today? What are the UFO files about? Is it like actual UFOs? Like, I bet you, like, Donald Trump's people were like, so, sir, the Epstein file accusations are not going away. What would you like us to do? I don't know,
So there are
some alien footage.
As far as Mother is concerned, there are, I've been seeing a lot of chatter that she's ED, but on the other end of the spectrum. And really attracts a lot of people from that,
like that mother woman.
From that
Really? You don't
part of viewership.
You don't have to. I like her, but you don't have to.
Here she goes.
Not
She's going to get
likes
into it.
me either. Think of it. Do you have at least one person in your life who doesn't like you? Probably not, eh? She's fascinating. Yep. Or at least public figures. Every public figure has some. You don't think so? Crickets.
Hi, Sinisi. Really?
Okay,
Huh.
A public figure. Every public figure.
That she's a
has someone who doesn't like
parody channel. I hadn't heard that.
that. She kind of looks like Ariana. A little bit, eh? Like Ariana. Okay, I'm not being rude. I'm really not. I'm not commenting on her body. It's her face. She looks like the Corpse Bride. But I think the Corpse Bride is really pretty. Kevin, your teenage son. Teenagers never like their parents. Teenagers don't like anyone, yeah. I don't know if I believe that kitten. I wouldn't like to assume. I don't find she looks, that level, but yeah, her face is just not, I think it's just gaunt, but it's very beautiful, but it's gaunt. I love her hair. It's the bone structure, yeah. I used to have a friend, she was like, well, no, never mind. She looks like that Iranian woman. Yes, Chi-Chi. Except his girlfriend. Yeah.
It's very funny that somebody tried to tell her that this mother woman looks like Ariana. I believe they meant Ariana Grande. And we know that Foodie does not like Ariana Grande at all. So Foodie decides that mother looks like the Corpse Bride. Interesting. So as far as mother, like I just think that there's two different things, right? Some people think that mother is about having an ED and attracts people who want to be super, super, super thin. On the other hand, I think, and I've shared this with you guys before, that it's like she and Foodie attract the same type of audience, people who like to watch women eat. Granted, it's opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of like what type of food that they consume, but the viewership, I feel, does have a lot of similarities. Foodie wants a piece of whatever numbers this mother person attracts. That's why she's tried to take on that personality. She wants that level of attention. She wants to go, I guess, viral or popular, become popular in that way. So that's why she's fixated on her, even though she made at least 2 meals that she did not particularly care for that much. Because again, Foodie has no personality of her own. She stands for nothing. She has no sense of self. Sinisi, you don't think she really likes mother? She hates women, yes. And she hates skinny women, yes. She does. Yep. Mother's lips are definitely injected. I mean, it looks like she's definitely had work done. Yeah. If you look at before and after pictures. And then she looks completely different in her real estate photo. Apparently she's a real estate agent with not particularly convincing reviews, is what I've heard. She said BG had vaccines. Yeah, 2 sides of the same spectrum. Exactly. Yeah, they engage with people who like to watch women consume food.
Yeah, she does look like a bit like Angelina Jolie. I've seen some old vids, yeah, not many. Oh, hello, it's Fish. I'm so happy Fish is back.
The thing with Foodie is that she got a lot of attention for that cheese graveyard, and then she just had that article written about her a couple of weeks ago in regards to BG, which probably also led to the animal welfare organization showing up. So while she thinks that it's haters, let's not forget that article. That was what, a week and a half ago? Barely 2 weeks ago? Where BG's face was pixelated. But Foodie doesn't care how she's popular or how she gets famous. She wants to be famous. She wants to be well known. She wants to have attention, even if it's for horrible things. In her mind, there is no distinction. She has told us that she has always wanted to be famous since she was very, very young. So she doesn't care the method in which she obtains that level of recognition. She opts to obtain it via very negative and horrible ways. That's a choice.
Are you guys happy about fish? Okay, go over there. I'll throw it. Go get fish! Tim Burton, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, Corpse Bride. Because even Angelina too, she's like really angular. She brought the fish. Let's see if she'll watch. Look at her waiting.
High radioactive.
I see you, dum dum.
She called her dum dum.
She's so cute. Bring that fish. Bring the fish. She fished so much. Isn't she cute? Yeah, she missed fish. Yeah, she calls herself mother. Thank you for fish, baby. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I dropped fish. Can you go get it, babies? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never played fetch with any of my cats. She brings me the toys to play fetch. You gotta get fish, babes. You got my foot. Your cat fetched hair things? Yeah, there are some cats who do, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't sing it, Strix Moon. Damn it. She does, YouTube lover. True. A second cat. Well, if Julia comes. One day, inshallah. She does have a good personality. Oh, the sodium person is back? What the hell? Where did everyone go? Well, it's kind of late. I don't find that numbers are very good for me at nighttime on Kick. Well, 150 people, is that right? Yeah. You know, it's not bad. I'm just happy to be talking to somebody. Dude, that vid I watched about Korea being obsessed with being thin and beautiful, you can walk right into an office and get Ozempic. Really, Melly? Wow. That's crazy. See, it shouldn't be used like that. No parents. Buy a clear bubble backpack so you can take BG. Does he, kitten? Paragraph. Pickle juice, yum. I have some in the fridge. I would say yes. I love chill nights like this. Me too. Man, I want to have a barbecue. The mother is Rabea Khatun. Hey, how's bells? 3 a.m. Whoa. Are you in the UK by chance? Okay, kitten. Good night. The beauty standards are crazy. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that. Will you guys ever consider being part of 90 Day Fiancé? No, because we're not American, so we don't have K9 visa. Like, I'm not American. And anyway, no, I don't want to be on a TLC show.
Sure she does. She definitely does. She wants to be on TV.
Hell no. I don't think I'd ever want to work for a production, like something produced. I just want to like bees. That's it. Like
Interesting comment, and perhaps partially true, because we know that Foodie does not like being told what to do. And if she were part of a production, she would be told what to do, because productions are very scripted. However, at the same time, we know, just like what we were just saying, Foodie wants to be famous. Foodie wants that level of attention. Foodie wants to be talked about. Can't have both. And it's also interesting that she's saying this now, considering the whole Rosie documentary. So she's trying to show that, no, I'm not jealous, because I would never want to be part of something, part of a show like this. No, I would never. No, that's not me. I just want to bees. I don't want to be part of like production. No. Pax, you think that BG seemed slower and less playful for the last month? Well, I mean, she's definitely been biting in the last month or so, which was definitely a change in behavior. Today, she's more active than she's ever been. Yeah, it makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes in terms of how she's being treated when the cameras are off. But the biting has been a new development, right? So we have the biting, we have the article that came out, we have the welfare people coming out. Lots of questions. Radioactive says she would be more successful if she would just listen to someone's production like she listens to Salah, right? But I think she doesn't listen to Salah either. She pretends to, but we've seen how that goes. But yeah, I agree. She would be much more successful if she was open to suggestion and to direction. If she was receptive, but no, she is very stubborn and defiant and thinks that she knows best, because we're going to hear her try to give advice soon to people because she knows best. It's going to catch up with her, yeah, eventually. BG is underfed and neglected. Yep. Yeah, I've been saying that for months. I've been wondering about what she was being fed for months. She was finally fed. Yeah, right? That's probably why she's had more energy in the last, 2 days. You think so, Sinisi? I mean, she's definitely, rough with her. And we're going to hear her. She's already said, one, unpleasant thing to her. But she's going to say more unpleasant things to her shortly. I believe it's in this stream.
In the raw. Absolute rubbish. We never heard anything. We never saw anything. Nothing of the sort. Yeah, poor Jenny has ALS of the mouth, or something? Frig, ALS is... Oh, man, there's no cure. Oh, yeah, we're married already. True. Who?
So that's very interesting. The original question was, would you guys ever consider being part of 90 Day Fiancé? And she brought up the fact that they are not American and that she just wants to doesn't want to be part of production. And just now she remembered, oh yeah, we're married already. True. Wouldn't that be the first thing you would say? No, we're not going to be part of 90 Day Fiancé because he's not my fiance. We're already married. But she had to remember that even after the conversation was over already. Interesting.
She's in her basket, baby girl. I love you. I love you. You're fucking cute. She's so abused. You friggin' wanker. Yeah, I don't like that look, Kay. To each their own, I guess. She's tuckered out. It's like they all want to be the same type of person. No personality. There's no personality in that. The fuck? That's why there's a huge depression, like in Japan too, because yeah, there's a ton of social pressure. Love Island? No. Love Island. Just walking from one gazebo to another or patio chair to another with a watered down weird looking drink or a water bottle and a fucking bikini. No thanks. Slut Island. My strange addiction. Sharmuta Island. Really?
Jealousy. Hi, the fiend.
Do you know who I can't stand on 90 Day Fiancé? Sarper. And his friggin' huge ass duck lipped girlfriend. What the hell, man? Oh. Gross. He's so gross. I can't believe anyone. His fucking ego. Big Ed.
She has the nerve calling people gross and saying they have a big ego.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he have like a weird disease and he has like just like a head for a neck? I'm too burnt for this shit.
So she's making fun of someone for having some disease where they have no neck. That they look like they have no neck. I'm just going to leave it there.
I feel awful making fun of people, but I mean, people make fun of me. I can make fun of myself too. 1,000-pound sisters. That's crazy, YouTube lover. People should just friggin' be happy with how you look. No one looks like you. Why would you want to look like everyone else? You met Sarper? No way. It's cringy. The blue eye contacts. The book of women I had sex with. Me big man. I hate men with egos like that. Like, I don't find that attractive at all. But I find most men have some of that in them. They have huge egos. Joan should go to Sharmuta Island. Take a shit. Oh, no. That'd be great on TLC. Yeah, you're always chasing something in this life. The newest trend, like, no thanks. I was watching a bit of the Paradise, like that Stefan guy's live stream.
Here we go.
Paradise, that they're doing that new documentary about, and everyone was dogging on Rosie in the chat, and like the woman that was there, and Stefan. They're like, he's like Stefan's like, I've never even spoken to Rosie. I don't even know who she is. Why the hell is she in the documentary being all dramatic? They don't tell you the price you pay. Oh my god. Drama queen. I'm curious to know what she was talking about. Like, how was she even... They probably just were like, there's a really fat woman. Let's just put her in it. She's well known. Let's put her in it. It's like... Yeah. Rosie... No. I haven't, Chi-Chi. A show about me? Oh, no way.
Somebody tells her she'd be great on TLC. Weird Barbie.
One that she already did? Okay, I see. So it's not like a new thing then, maybe. Maybe when they're talking generally about the big girl movement, you know. Oh, she spoke out about feederism. Okay. I totally misunderstood the whole thing. I thought it was about, like, you know. No, they didn't ask me to be on it. They probably thought it was, like, about, like, you know, something else. I thought, like, these women were, like, claiming to be victims of, like, yeah, being a feeder. Sis.
So it was upsetting her that women were claiming to be victims of such people, but she would never do that. No, 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 no. She would never. How dare they claim to be victims? She would never, because she's all buddy-buddy with them. She would never upset those people. That's not her. That's them. She has to set herself apart. And her whole argument with this is in order to distinguish herself by these women who are, in her mind, complaining about it. She's on their side. She's on Stefan's side.
But no, apparently there's like some other weird, like there's some other weird accusations and there's some dark ones, like essay ones. And I'm just like, oh. Of course I find that out after I do my fucking video because I'm an idiot. So I look all insensitive and I'm just like, I wasn't getting it. I wasn't understanding. And then finally somebody said in the comment that he was accused of rape, and I was like, what? I'm like, I'm not going there. I'm just going to delete my video.
Exactly, Sanisi.
Heart attack girl closed. The chocolate cake incident. Oh, I've heard of that. Yum. Taco Bell video. You missed it? Thanks, Pooh. Well, yeah, I didn't know about that, but, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. My fridge! Thank you, Nova. You're gonna get a loan, pay off debt, and get a new carpet? New carpet? Nice. New carpet, bees. Home improvement, bees. Remember the show Home Improvement? Thanks, YouTube lover. 6 kg in the past 3 weeks. That's okay. Weight fluctuates. No, I'm not stressed out from the BG thing at all. I have nothing to friggin' worry about. Because all of the accusations are not true. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, me too, Sound of Rain. She used to be a feedie. She's dumb, though. Even if she was going, they don't tell you the price you pay. What do you think is going to happen when you're being funnel-fed ice cream? The fuck?
Tell us. Tell us what's going to happen. What's going to happen?
Euphoria was insane? Don't spoil it, because I'm going to watch it after this. They need to contact Candy. That's what I was referring to in my video. Everything is a choice, and, like, when it comes to that. I'm not on here blaming anybody for me what I put in my mouth. Trigger warning. Natasha Lyonne, really?
Yeah, because you can't blame them. You have to display your loyalty towards them. That's what that is. Because you want to be their number one pick. Clearly. Because that's a level of fame, right? We were just talking about how you want to be famous. And if it's even in that smaller group, you'll take it. Because you're famous in their eyes. You're the number one girl.
See? Okay. It creeps up, yeah. No, seriously, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, they have addiction they can easily be taken advantage of. Yeah, I guess so, eh? I see what you mean. But, like, I know, but, like, for me, you know, if somebody, I don't know. No, that would be a big turnoff. But maybe back in the day when I was more body positive and stuff, like, maybe I would have felt that way. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that would be cool to do. But now, no way. I like that, like, Salah wants me to be healthy. You know? Dale, did you like the movie? Jonathan Brandis, yeah. But I don't know, probably. Jonathan, was he the one who passed away? Neil Patrick Harris. She said that, meowing mom? What?
Right, it's what he wants for her, but she doesn't want for herself.
Oh, yeah, the S word. Yeah, right. You thought it was okay? There's a lot of jump scares, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. The Ladybugs movie? Oh, yeah, with Rodney Dangerfield, the guy with the bug eyes. This friggin' hijab does not hide the hair. Like, my hair is slipping out.
Yeah, she has no respect for the hijab or anything, for that matter.
Oh, she did, Chi-Chi? He said he didn't communicate with her. Hey, situational. She bricks you up.
It's all like patchy and
he talked to her?
Discolored.
He said he didn't in his most recent live stream. Yeah. Yeah. It's true, Melly, because at some point, if you don't, it'll just kill you. Like, you have to make a change. You have to, you know, not let what happened to you become your reality forever, you know? Like, you can't punish yourself and, you know? It's just really complicated. It's, like, so not black and white like people think. But the truth is most people, I would say probably 99% of people who are obese don't want to be. There's just complicated reasons around it.
Life advice from Foodie Beauty.
Sign seating. Oops. You gotta go seeking those. Yeah, you gotta advocate for yourself. It's hard when you're depressed and you're overwhelmed and you know, there's all kinds of, but you gotta do it. Like, life is cruel in a lot of ways. There's a lot of pain in life, but good night, Trashy.
So, hey, Katie. So the question is, is Nina paying Foodie's rent because she can't be earning much money doing this content? I don't know if, so there's been chatter that baby Life with Ron has paid some of her rent, at least initially. As far as Nina, I don't know if she would be paying Foodie's rent directly. However, she has been dropping large sums of money, giving Foodie PayPals, dropping gifts, memberships, etc. The other day, Nina and Ryder were in a gifting competition. Who could outdo the other as far as what they were dropping on Foodie? So they were both giving her large amounts of money. So while I don't necessarily think that Nina is paying rent directly, writing that check for $22.60 or whatever it is per month, I do think that Nina is indirectly paying it. In other words, gives enough in the form of gifts, PayPals, etc., to be able to cover a substantial portion of Foodie's rent.
Trauma Olympics. Yeah, in the end, it is up to your choices. Yep. Exactly. It doesn't have to define you as an adult, right? You got a small popcorn because of me? I got a nachos. Oops, I feel like I betrayed you. Life has gotten dark and scary. Yeah. Cute little dainty little popcorn. Oh, you have a black screen again. Pencil knee trauma. What? What the fuck is that? Someone stab her in the knee with a pencil?
Great question, RFK. I have no idea.
What is that? These are all conditions I've never heard of. Well, I've heard of autism, diabetes, PTSD. Okay, yeah, I've heard of a lot of them. What is MDD, PTDD? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Radioactive, was that recently? I know that's happened in the past, where people have sent teardrop pizzas and stuff. Did that happen, like, once again?
Sorry. Everything makes me laugh right now. I feel like drinking pickle juice and gravy. Oh my, what I wouldn't give to have a friggin'...
So I think this is where we picked up, right around here.
That steak sandwich from the other day with the garlic aioli. Shoulder boulders. Barf? Pickle juice and gravy barf. What are you snacking on, Nat?
Oh, so it did happen again.
I don't have anything
That's
to snack.
kind of
I have
funny.
cottage cheese. I've tried to like cottage cheese food.
Teardrop wanted attention, so she got attention.
But it's like milky or something. It's weird.
Guys, cottage cheese was milky.
Nothing. I'm tired, guys. I need to relax and go to bed and do my laundry. I need to wash my bedding. You like that about cottage cheese? But I'll do a longer piece tomorrow, okay? I'm just doing... Sorry, situational blue cheese. Cottage cheese is for Joan Tree Lady. Oh yeah, and watch Euphoria, right. Okay, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, so we've got Nina, we've got Ryder, we've got Anime, and we've got Whitey Lover. Those seem to be like the top 4 Beezers, with like Teardrop being her own category. Because she's the most trusted, although not trusted entirely, because I have a feeling that she doesn't know a lot about the shenanigans that Foodie gets into when she's not online. Unless, as we've said before, Teardrop is the number one troll, but those other four seem to be like the top ones. Oh yeah, Tracy. Yes. So I think Tracy was in the chat. Was it today? Was it yesterday? And supposedly was doing better. But yeah, she's not top 4 anymore. We think Ryder is Whitey Lover? Have they been in the chat at the same time? Because I think like Whitey Lovers always showing up as themselves. Like they have no shame whatsoever. Just like as foul mouthed as they are, they don't really balk at being out there under their own name. Tracy has a full-time job to play Salah. I don't know if Foodie trusts Tracy that much. Tracy always seemed to be second place. They came in, and first thing Foodie said immediately was, I miss Teardrop. Yeah. Yep. It's very weird, but those are the top 4. Nina, Whitey Lover, Ryder, and who did we say the other one was? Anime. And of course, like some of them might be duplicates because Anime might be showing up as one of the others. Who knows? Who knows? Yep, Anime. Yeah, and what a welcome for Tracy, right? She shows up after having her surgeries, after all of these troubles that she's communicated. And the first thing that Foodie will say is, I miss Teardrop. Talk about like passive aggressive. That's not even passive aggressive. That's just like a slap in the face. What do they get out of paying her? I have no idea. That is my question as well. Like, what do they get out of it? Supposedly Ron was supposed to get something out of it, like special content, or he wanted Foodie to be on some show with her or something like that. But like, what does Nina get out of it? If Nina is in fact Nina, the lady in the picture, what does Nina get out of it? And why do you choose to be Foodie's benefactor of all people? Like, I'm sure there are other causes that Nina could support. So like, it's very odd. There were other donors like Hext and others. Yeah, and isn't Hext like the one that's like in all that drama? Being accused of now being Jet, and yeah. Ryder was arguing with the chat. Yeah, Tracy had spinal fusion, yup, and supposedly like she couldn't walk and needed a lot of physical therapy and is doing better now, but for a while there, Tracy was immobile following her surgery. Teardrop supposedly is disabled. Teardrop is always trying to one-up everyone with all of her various conditions. Tracy does dialysis, yeah, and Teardrop now has like tumors. Teardrop came out the other day and said she needs a skull surgery. So when Tracy was in the chat talking about all her various problems, here comes Teardrop. Oh, but I need a skull surgery. Like, okay, Teardrop, you win. You win. Great. She's bedbound, but somehow like runs around to the hospital all the time for all of like her children, grandchildren, all of that. You think Nina is Nina? She wouldn't have gotten so upset if that wasn't her. Probably, yeah. Oh, did she take her picture down? I haven't checked. She took it down? Well, yeah, it was circulating quite a bit. It's like, lady, what are you doing? Teardrop is that person who won't care. Yeah, no, she won't. It's all about her. Somebody says something, it's like either me too or, well, let me tell you what happened to me. My situation was so much worse. What you're describing is a walk in the park. Yeah, she doesn't hear what people say. She just has to just be the party that's worse off, because that's what Teardrop does. It's quite a talent. Foodie would sometimes reprimand her donors, and they would go And some you, huh? Was it hexed? Really? That's interesting. So then I wonder what made Hex leave. Yep. Hey, Lils, 44. Yeah, that's the name, Scapegoat. So Scapegoat and Hexed supposedly are the ones who are battling it out. Something's up with Scapegoat. Like, just from some chats, it seemed like Scapegoat is trying to muddy the waters, almost as if like they're trying to deflect attention from the situation. Whatever's going on, trying to make it seem that the source is hexed and not them. But I don't have a grasp on exactly what's going on. Supposedly they got hacked. They clicked on a link to go to a Discord. They got hacked, and this Hext is being accused of them putting up a profile picture, which is the interior of Scapegoat's house. That's like what the gist that I've gotten. But I don't know what the source is, like why they dislike each other why that would have happened to begin with. The source of the dislike. Yeah, there's a lot of people going through different things, but it seems to be like the teardrop show whenever things like that come up. Foodie was upset with Hex for something a while back. I wonder what that was. And if that's what made Hex turn, but then why go after... Like, did Scapegoat then ban them or something? So they have it out for Scapegoat? It's like... You got banned from Foodie's chat, like, big deal. Whitey Lover is overly... Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep. Nina directly funds Foodie's addiction. Teardrop is... Yeah. You summed it up perfectly. Yep. And these are the people who she loves the most, who she will defend. Teardrop gives Missy Moo vibes. Hey, Empress. It's definitely an interesting bunch of characters. That is for sure. Yeah, Tracy has a lot of realizing to do. Like, she does not realize that she isn't even on the totem pole. Like, she knows that Teardrop is the preferred one, but I think she does really think that she comes in second. But, like, that's not even the case. And it was really sad to me to see her say that, you know, when she got demodded that day, she made a comment saying that it's okay, Foodie, you know, no matter what, you know, thank you for being so kind to me all this time. And no matter what, I will never go against you ever. Meanwhile, Foodie just demodded you and didn't have the nicest things to say, has expectations for you to be available to her 24/7 despite your various medical issues and dialysis 3 times a week. But then your comeback is, I'll never go against you ever or have anything bad to say about you. Like, to me, that was really sad. Watch Misty Moo's crying video after Marty threatened her animals. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I have not seen that. Hi, Blue Daisy. You still think Tracy's the one playing Salah because of the speech patterns? It's possible. I don't think he's as available as Foodie wants us to think. You think so, bro, Sid? You think that? I think he would have outed her. He seems to get joy from, like, outing her. Now, if she's paying him, maybe. More than one person playing Salah. Well, the speech patterns definitely do fluctuate. She was saying how Salah is going to be celebrating Eid and that she's not going to be doing anything. She's going to be all alone. But Salah is going to be very busy. Hey, Skull. Glad you're back. So I think the bottom line here is that the girl is desperate for cash. Because the fact that she even went to the money museum, the fact that she sat and ate at that fancy restaurant, all of that stuff has been atypical of her pattern. We know she doesn't like being outside. She told us that she never wants to go to any festivals. We know she doesn't like going to museums in general, but yet here she was out and about on the scooter, going to the money museum, got tickets for that interactive experience that she never went to because she wasn't able to film it and show it. So she is trying to create content in any way she can in order to build her engagement. You think Foodie's paying the swordfish for that? Arabic words and using intentional bad English. His English is better. I need to pay closer attention. You don't, Empress doesn't agree that the swordfish is involved. He hates Salah and would make him look real bad. Yeah, Skull, you're right. She spent all of her grocery money on the fancy French dip and fries, and now she's dry begging for food money. Yep, even though she got that grocery delivery the other day and said that she went through just about all of her food budget after once again she made a point of telling us how much she tipped. And started having that conversation again about tipping, and if people make X number of dollars per delivery and they do 8 deliveries, they make a good living. Like, it's another one of her fixations, the whole tipping topic. So it's either because she continues to try to deflect from the fact that she is a terrible tipper, or her memory is so poor she has forgotten that she has talked about this at least three other times already, although I think it was more than 3 times. Groceries are for food, not for responsible choice. Right. Yep. All the groceries that will rot in the fridge. Welcome back, Abriana Gravy. None of the mods she has now would ever spill the tea. Probably not. It would have to be something really egregious for them to come and spill tea. Although she did mod somebody new just recently. Something along those lines. Yeah, she budgeted 150 for groceries. Yep. It will not last a week. I think she's probably eaten like half the stuff. The rest is going to rot and will get thrown away. There are many actors playing in her chat. Too many patterns. You think it was Swordfish asking 500 for a keyboard? I don't know. Foodie being totally dependent on a few people instead of income from her channel is a bad idea. I agree. She's trying to cash in as much as she can right now, however. But yeah, she is dependent on a few people from her chat. She is, yeah. She's definitely manipulative, yeah. I know, Obi-Wan. That's a great question. She made it sound, I don't know. That's a great question. She didn't clarify. I would think she meant the month, but we know that that is like not practical whatsoever. This is a woman who told us that she spends what, $40 every time she orders fast food. And if you guys noticed when she was talking about making her scooter silent, right? She said, oh, my neighbors, they probably think like, oh, here's this like fat whatever going downstairs to get her fast food again. Like, why would they be so aware? Why would they know? Why is that the only time you move from your apartment to get your fast food? Like, why can't the neighbors think, oh, she's going outside to take a walk? No, because that's the only thing you do. You only leave your apartment in order to get your fast food or to smoke. You're only being forced to leave your apartment lately because you want to create some type of content for engagement, because your numbers or your dollars aren't necessarily looking good. Which is also why you have Salah out there trying to film things for you to edit. I guess she's trying to do some diversification there, but it's not doing much. She was going to eat bean and rice. Yes, she did say that. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna eat as if it's not enough, I'm gonna be eating rice and beans. Nothing wrong with that. $40 a meal twice a day. I think it's a lot more than that. Now, granted, I think some of it is in fact paid for her, but even if she only orders out once a day at $40 and the rest is covered by other people, that's still a lot. That's $280 a week for one takeout meal at the price that she's giving us. And she's been doing the mukbangs. More diversification. So mukbangs, BG Rage Bait, Salah doing content that she's supposedly editing, going to the Money Museum and going out and about. We know the special interest stuff is happening in the background. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Oh yeah, and the cannabis habits, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's expensive too. So she's trying multiple methods to bring money in. And remember, she did tell us in the last 2 weeks that she has goals that she's working on. And I'm of the opinion that those involve Salah. Her comments on Eid was funny. Yeah, it was. She was trying hard to act relieved that she'd have zero. Yep, she sure was. She was trying to be cute about it. Oh, Salah's going to be so busy. Meanwhile, I'm going to be here doing nothing. Oh, thank goodness. She's too lazy to follow a recipe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree, Skull. It would be horrible for her. She would be uncomfortable the entire time. I can't imagine how she would be comfortable. Even if she purchased 2 seats, she would just be miserable. I think she's still trying to do Malaysia or some other place. And I think the BG Rage was part of the whole plan. Could she have been left a notice? Sure.
Could it have been because of that article that was written about her? Absolutely. Do I think it went down the way she described? No. I think it was crafted rage bait as part of all of these other things that are going on, Salah making the video, all of that stuff, in order to just boost her views, because she knew that if she then went in and titled OBG got taken away, that everybody would click in, and that was probably the highest in terms of views that she's gotten in a very long time. So pre-planned, orchestrated, crafted, that's what she did there. She won't buy 2 seats. She's banking on an empty seat. Yeah, I think that's what she does a lot of the time. She just hopes, or probably goes to the counter and asks for like a seat where there's nobody on the other side. I can't imagine her fitting, let alone being comfortable. I mean, and that's not, making fun or anything. That's just like the reality of the situation, and her saying that she's gained a whole bunch of weight recently to the point where her clothes don't fit her. Your husband's a VIP customer at the dispensary, but he's employed. Yep. Whereas Foodie relies on other people. She thinks she'll fit in 1 seat. She should know better, because I think she had difficulty with 1 seat even when she was back in Kuwait and doing her visa runs. And things have changed quite a bit since then, I would say. A tie-dye hijab bleached out. No respect for anything. Or a seatbelt extender. Like, girl cannot be comfortable as things are right now. There's just no way. Could I imagine her in first class? No. No. Again, you know what's funny? It's like, I think it was the last trip. Like, she'll always come back after flying and complain about something. Wasn't she complaining about there being one man who was sitting next to her and he asked for 2 meals and she played it off that she was appalled? I'm inclined to think that that was her story. She's the one who asked for 2 meals. But she tried to turn it around, to turn it into content and make it sound like she was talking about somebody else. If she buys 2 seats, yep, if she buys 2 seats, she gets 2 meals. But here she is talking about some man on the flight. Oh, and he was weird. He asked for 2 meals. You got upgraded one time because something happened with a previous flight. You were embarrassed because everyone knew what was going on and you had no clue. Well, an upgrade is very nice. But I can see how if it feeling awkward, like feeling out of place or something like that. Yeah, I agree for sure. Everybody knows what to do, how to maneuver. When they bring out like the fancy beverages before takeoff. It happened to me once too. She probably asked for all the, I believe it. Yep. No, those tiny meals are definitely not doing it for her. No. But yeah, if she gets 2 seats, she gets the 2 meals. Would not be surprised. You asked one lady if she's like, an item that was for still individually wrapped. She glared at you like you were trash. First class is very different. Yeah, it is. Although I've had like really nice experience in non-first class and regular coach on a couple of occasions, which was also like very pleasant. Oh, for giving up your seat, Broasted? Yeah. On the original flight. Felt out of place for everyone because they knew that you didn't buy them. That's okay. You can't control what the airline does, right? Whether it's like something not pleasant or something pleasant, like bumping you up. You gave up your seat, you got the benefit from it. She keeps going the way she is. She will need a container. Oh my gosh. Empress. Probably should have, since you suffered from low blood sugar. Oh no, that's scary. Yeah, make sure, like, if you're able to put in those requests ahead of time when possible. Short flight from CA to Seattle. Yeah, I cannot picture Foodie under any of these circumstances. Well, she doesn't know. I mean, look how she behaved in the fancy restaurant. Can you imagine her in first class drinking out of gravy bowls, making a mess, sauces dripping everywhere? Like, no, no. Yikes, Adriana. Horrible. That sounds like a terrible experience. Definitely not one you want to have in an airport or on a plane. Oh, they called your name and asked if you wanted to go. To go home sooner. Why not? Yeah, why not? Sometimes they ask for volunteers. So interesting that they called your name, but hey, why not? Exactly. Your sister Bellatine works for American and you get free flights. Ooh, nice. Nice. That's a perk. You had a free business class seat. It's really, yeah, it is definitely comfortable up there. You think she asked flight attendants if they're familiar with the bonus sandwich? I think she's probably a terrible passenger to have in many ways. Probably sucking her teeth, complaining all the time. You had a lovely experience with WestJet when you were booking a ticket for one girl when the agent was making small talk and found out she was flying to see. Aw. Oh, how nice. That is nice. That's a lovely experience for sure. It's nice to be pleasantly surprised in that way. I was once given a bottle of champagne for no reason whatsoever. And I'm not one to drink it, so I had to lug it around the country where I was headed to. So even though it was like a nice gesture, it didn't make for like easy travel. So it ended up, the bottle of champagne ended up doing a round trip international flight. I think she didn't want to go to a restaurant. Oof, that's terrible, Adriana. Yeah, airports, having a scary experience. Foodie would not fit in business class. I mean, the seats are bigger, but who knows? Yeah, just don't act like a jerk. Exactly. But we know that all of her issues, quick to anger, being impulsive, quick to rage, complain. The seats lay flat into a bed. That's nice. You can get a nap, better nap that way. She eats on the cloud couch without a tray. Yeah. Didn't she have to get two? She claims that she never has. That's her claim, that she's never had to do that. She'd get kicked out of business. Where would they put her if she got kicked? If she's mid-flight, where would they put her? Oh, Empress, good question. So since when does Pete not watch Foodie anymore? I don't know, it seems like Pete is pulling away. She made a comment, I think it was earlier today, I don't know. I think I caught some of her stuff out of order. She made some comment earlier today about, I guess somebody asked her about Pete's or Pete's moving in or something. And she said, no, because I'm still with Salah, or because I have Salah still, like making it sound like they're committed. And like she was just coming up with like some excuses, like, oh, and if I don't know where I'm gonna stay when my lease is up, and how she doesn't want him moving in because it's gonna mess him up, the typical thing she said before. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Bella, if that's the number or thereabouts. I can fit into economy seats. Don't help me. Ugh, not fun. Gabrielle, I'm sorry you experienced that. Pete's, if Pete's has developed boundaries, then good for him. He should maintain them. It's healthier for him. Crescent, you think she still can get back to the Middle East? She's been talking like that lately. She's been trying to make it seem that it's her choice not being there. We know that's not the truth. How can she not see that she's in trouble? I don't know. The other thing is that I think, like, every time she tries to present it that she's starting a health arc and oh no, it didn't go well, and now she's back to like, eating and mukbangs and stuff like that. I think that it's the other way around. I think when she plans to do series of mukbangs, I think that she throws in a fake health arc in there to throw everybody off course. And I've only come to that conclusion recently because that's what her pattern seems to be. Number two, apparently there's like this whole thing of in that special content that she does, there's some people who really like the whole fail at a diet and then go wild kind of thing. Like pretend that you're on a health arc, but then like you lose control and you start doing mukbangs kind of thing. Like apparently there's a niche for that, is what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but I do think that the order of events is not, oh, I'm doing a fast, I'm doing clean eating, I'm doing that, and then it goes awry. No, I think it's, let me plan as the little bit that she's able to plan ahead. Like she has in mind, like I'm going to be doing mukbangs. Let me pretend that I'm doing a health arc. And when she was still in Kuwait, I think I did a video on this of how to like she tries to cater to two audiences at the same time, telling one that she's trying to be healthy while on the other hand doing content, mukbang or otherwise, for that other group of people. And she continues to do that. She continues to fulfill that pattern. So that's what I think is going on. It's all by design. It's all intentional. It's not that she, tries to be healthy and fails. No. There's never an intention to do a health arc ever. Yeah, thank you, Obi-Wan. Thank you. I hope you get some good sleep. Yeah, we'll see. It's about another month or so, and we'll see if they let me out of jail. But thank you. I appreciate that. Salah is going to arrange her transplant. I don't think he is. He's not doing anything. Yes, Emily. I still stand by the fact that that would be like the best twist in girl world if Nina was like really Emily. Yeah, she's gonna feel that the extra when it starts getting hotter. I don't think she's gonna be leaving her apartment. She's just gonna be sitting there with the AC on constantly, raging because she won't know what to do. Going out at night and smoking. I think that's going to be the extent of what we see. Well, Salah, yeah, what so Salah when he got to Syria, he started looking a bit better because he was like being active, probably doing things that he liked to do. He had been away from her for a month, which probably did him good, even though the circumstances under which he ended up in Syria were not good. But yeah, because they were both stuck in that apartment in Kuwait, just not doing well. She doesn't want to change. I'm of the opinion that she does not want to change, no matter what she says. She does not want to. She has found that being the way that she is, and that includes all of the gross and uncouth things that she does, special content also, but just like even just being gross, passing get all of that, she has found that that works for her. That sustains her financially. She doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to give that up because you know what? Then she wouldn't know what to do. What would she do? She doesn't realize that if she did change, put in effort, that that would be even more profitable for her. But her mind can't see that. She can't see that, like, going to therapy, clearing her head, focusing, making healthy choices, how beneficial that would be to her and how she would do better financially, because people do want to see her do better. She can't wrap her mind around that. She can't let the current lifestyle go. She also doesn't want to do anything. She's lazy. She's incredibly lazy. She doesn't like investing energy or time in anything ever. As far as Salah renting an apartment to live with her in Syria, I think it's twofold. Well, maybe even more, threefold. Number one, like he has a home that he doesn't have to pay for right now, so why spend money to house a foodie, right? Foodie Beauty. Why do that? Why? So that's his house. His family doesn't want her there, and that is what it is. Number two, I think he's happy with the way things are. He doesn't have to deal with being like verbally and physically attacked by her. He knows that being in a home with her means that he has to do everything for her. That's like the end of life as he currently knows it in Syria. Yeah. Yep, tough it out. Foodie doesn't know what that means. She likes to tell us that she's resilient, she's boss babe, she's this and that. It's like, no, you're not. You want a caretaker. Hey, let's not go too far. Remember her Shani rage. Remember how she rewrote history. Just like now with these animal welfare people, she rewrote history. Somebody said, well, you make false reports too. And she's like, I make false reports? What false reports do I make? Well, just like I put in my community post, Smokey. She lied. She made a report to a rescue about Smokey that she found him on the road and contacted them because she was flying out, right? She made reports against Swordfish. She made the CPS report that you guys reminded me of against like of an old friend who had spoken out about her. Not because she had any information about that, but because she wanted to be vindictive. Like, how dare you say anything about me? The other thing I was thinking about, a little bit unrelated, is that the one thing that's ever bothered her, that's been said about her, exposed about her, whatever the case may be, was when Salah said that she had bottles all over the apartment in Kuwait, a bottle mountain. That was the one time that she really got upset about something being known. Like, you're not upset about the gross things you do, uncouth things that you do, even about being accused about all of your pets. That doesn't really upset you. But him coming out and saying that you have bottles laying all over the apartment, some that still have water in them, like that bugged you to the point that you forced him to give an apology? You made a video called Clearing the Air over that? I think that's so weird. Crescent says, I think the only reason why Malaysia is so important to Salah is because they have to officially get married. Probably. He probably thinks that boosts his chances as far as like making it to Canada. Yeah, I could see her doing surgery and eating the same way. Yep. Yeah, she has some untreated psych issues for sure. Oops, sorry, I think the chat got stuck. Well, she thinks she's lovable. She thinks everybody loves her. We're all jealous. Do you guys think that she'd get upset if everybody started celebrating Bruce Lee Day? Possibly. Like, nobody give her any attention, not cover anything that she says or does, and just like celebrate Bruce Lee Day. Would that be awful? You think they fought a lot about her being a slob? I think so too. I think so too. I mean, clearly she is. We saw how she was in the villa, so Salah making those claims shouldn't have been like surprising. It's not something she should get angry over because we've all seen how she lives. We saw it before, we see it now. Why would the middle be any different? Should we find out Blue Daisy will celebrate Bruce Lee Day? Not give Foodie any attention?
So that's a good question. I would have to go back. I feel that it was like May 30th, May 31st. It was at the very end because I had noticed the pattern, which I had talked about, that the last couple of months that she was in Kuwait, she would always do something at the end of the month to end the YouTube month strongly. So she did 12-hour live stream in April. In May, it was Bruce Lee. In June, the end of June, it was Smokey. And then in the end of July was Sasa. So there were those 4 things in a row that she did in order to try to like boost those YouTube views, because YouTube goes by calendar month in that sense. So I feel that it was like, we would have to go back and check. I feel that it was the 30th or the 31st. It was right at the end. Maybe it happened the 30th and then she was gone by the 31st, something like that. No, Bruce Lee was just like one day. So she did the cat nap. And I think the very next day is when she found out about Pause Kuwait. And she was like, I'm done. And then she disappeared. So I don't know if it was like Bruce Lee 29th. She disappeared on the 3rd. It was like those last like 3 days of the month. Should we get a cake, Gonzo Duke, for Bruce Lee Day? We should do something. I mean, it's a big day. I think she would be upset, though, if everybody's celebrating Bruce Lee Day. Yeah, broasted. I think like the Pause Kuwait thing went back and forth for a while. So she booked it before Pause Kuwait like had all of their documentation done, I think. So it did take them some time. Yeah. We need to find like the actual date that it all went down. But it was definitely the end of May for sure. Yeah, before she could get arrested. Yep. Sure thing, Blue Daisy. And if not, thank you for stopping by. She left. So when she found out on live stream that they were investigating, it was Salah letting her know. So she's on live. Salah wasn't there. He wasn't at the home. He was talking to her through her chat from some other location. And he told her, like, after people told her about Pause Kuwait, then Salah's like, oh, they're investigating. And that's when she said, I need to go where I can express myself. I need free speech. I can no longer be, stifled, or whatever it was that she said. And then she was out the next day. Yep. As soon as she found out, she was gone. Next day. Thanks, Bella Italian. Yeah, it's right around this time. Oh, yeah. She had a lot of things to say. She was trying to blame the whole thing on culture and her being stifled. I need to go where I can express myself. It was quite a time. And that's how we got to today.
And you know what? Like, yeah, I think that would be the worst thing for her to do, to associate with that person. But just like everything now is just like a cycle. There's a clear pattern with her. Which I think like a lot of people, including her beezers, are just like over. Oh yeah, me too. For sure. She went completely off the rails. She was in trouble. He was probably yelling at her, and then let's not forget what we came to find out after, that the guy in the Rolls Royce showed up and told them to put the cat back. And I think that was Salah's father. So she had a whole bunch of like pressure. Pause Kuwait, Salah's dad, Salah was yelling at her because this was all her doing. She got them into trouble. This was all her doing. She lost a lot of viewers, yes, from her like day-to-day streams, Gonzo Duke, but yet somehow miraculously her total subscribers are supposedly 111,000. She's gained subscribers even though she's been on Kick. Allegedly. Like, she had an opportunity to make Kuwait extremely interesting. Like, she could have been out and about, showing like different places, showing the food, showing like just like different celebrations. She reverted. She could have just like been very informative. But she decided that she just wanted to do mukbangs, fast food mukbangs, and just lay about on the couch and seal. That's what she opted to do with this opportunity that she had, right? We'll call it an opportunity. And then same thing with Syria. Because as she says, oh, I'm going to have Salah show you all the places that I couldn't go to. Why couldn't you go to them? Because you didn't want to go to them. You didn't even try to go to them. It happened how they were doing it last year. Yeah, I hope they did as well. I do too. For sure. Okay. The article, yeah. It's interesting to me how like she didn't put that as part of the puzzle. Like there was a whole article written about you, which she brushed off when it happened. So it's like, why are you not taking that into consideration as the source of
the welfare people coming to you. That makes the most sense as opposed to like haters. Hey, Blue Daisy, welcome back. And it's easy to forget about the article when there are so many other things that are happening, right? We had the article, we had Whitey Lover, the BG thing, everything in close succession. So yeah, we'll see when Bruce Lee Day is, and we'll see what we can do. Because I don't think she recalls necessarily that, like, it's the 1 year anniversary of her having to flee Kuwait. So I'm sure that'll impact her mood as well. But thank you all for being here on this Sunday evening, or maybe Monday, depending on where you are. Well, it's Monday for me now, too. If you are in the US, a very happy Memorial Day to you. I hope that you guys do have the day off. There's a Pause Canada too. I would not be surprised. I know that they do have several branches. They have branches in other countries. Not sure if they have it in Canada. But yeah, that would be nice if they like cross-reference their notes, right? About this individual and their track record. I know Bruce and his mom made it to the US before Salah did. Thank you, Bella. You too. Have a lovely Memorial Day. Thanks, RFK. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by and catching up. Depending on what's going on tomorrow, maybe we'll do another one tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely, Blue Daisy. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Broasted. Thank you all. Have a good night and have a good day wherever you are. Talk to you all soon. Thanks. Good night. Bye-bye.